Coach Magpayo, you are coming back after an incredible season last year. You were named the Big West Coach of the Year, and it was the best season in UCR Division I history. What is the next jump you believe your program needs to make next?
I think most importantly, we want to stay the course and keep building brick by brick. That's kind of been a theme of ours since I've been here for 5 years and taken over the head coach position 3 years ago. Just continue to double down on what we've been doing. We have a great culture. We play a gritty style on the defensive side, and we play collective style offensively. And we get good guys. And, I really believe in that. And we've continued to build off of that. And I think we have 9 returners who are all great young men. And we've recruited 6 new guys who fit the bill. And we're just going to continue to parlay off what we've been doing the last 3 years and stick to our process and keep on going with it.
Of those returners you mentioned is Kyle Owens, your leading rebounder from last season, and unfortunately his season was cut short due to injury. How important is he to your team?
Oh, he was massive. I mean, he was averaging 13 and 8 in conference when he went down, and we were, I believe, 7 and 1 and at the top of the league. So he's huge. I think more importantly than any of his statistics and whatnot is his leadership. He just brings a maturity to our team, leadership. But he's still in recovery, and he's coming back, and he's making progress, and he's on his way, and he'll be ready when he's ready. But I think early in the year, we're going to have to count on other guys. But his leadership is still there every day. And the guys call him Unk just because he's older and mature. But we will definitely lean on him as we progress through the season.
It's definitely going to take every player on the team. You have a tough non-conference schedule at Utah, North Carolina, at UCLA, at Washington State. How do those matchups prepare your team for Big West play?
Yeah, I think tough is an understatement. We've gotten a little out of hand with our non-conference scheduling. Over the last 5 years, we've really scheduled tough in the non-conference to prepare us for what is a tough Big West, well-coached Big West, physical. And so these games, yeah, you're calling it in the North Carolina, UCLA, Washington State, Utah, Cal Baptist at home, Portland on the road, Idaho and Green Bay and Montana State, all with new coaches. There's some 20-win teams in there. It couldn't be tougher, but we really have embraced the challenge, and we think it's prepared us for conference over the last few years. And we've managed to squeak away with a few of those wins. But I really think even last year we played Creighton, Oregon, Colorado, LMU, all on the road, and I thought we played 5 good halves there. 3 bad halves, 5 good halves. Came away with 1 win there against Loyola Marymount. So I think it really prepares us. We've kind of embraced that, and we'll be ready to go, but we'll need everybody.
On the note of Washington State in particular, you have some ties to that team as well. Washington State's head coach, Kyle Smith, is your former boss at Columbia and San Francisco. What does it mean to play against one of your mentors?
Yeah, I mean, he is the mentor. The guy who gave me my first shot, kind of built me into who I am today as a coach, and created that discipline and organization. And I really, I believe in our culture and everything that we built here, and it really is identical. Like if you were to go to a Washington State practice, it might look very similar to what we do here. He's been great to me. I hung out with him a bunch this summer as well on the road. We still talk all the time. So it'll be a really, really fun game. He did say that if we beat him, I'm dead to him. But it'll be really fun. I'll end up hanging out with him and his family, and it'll be a great experience.
And I know with the start of the season, it's a lot of excitement. But this off season, you also did take an exciting trip to Manila, Philippines for the FIBA World Championship. You interacted with Eric Spoelstra and your former player Flynn Cameron. Can you share that experience with us?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was I got to go with my parents, so I got to spend some time with my family out there and their homeland and the homeland of where my heritage is from. First of all, it's great to see Flynn compete. He opened up against Team USA, which was a really intense game and tough for New Zealand. But what Flynn and his dad, who's the head coach of the Tall Blacks, have done there is fantastic. And it was really cool to just support Flynn, a former player, playing on the national stage like that. And then Coach Spoelstra, another Filipino coach, one of the best coaches in the world, and an idol of mine. It was really special to just spend some time with him. We had a bunch of meals together, got to take some walks, and just to kind of pick his brain. And the thing I took away the most is, first of all, the Philippines is the national sport is basketball, so there is a love and passion for it. But Coach Spolstra has a passion for the Philippines, and he gives back. And just to see his love for his home country, our home country, was really cool. And he is a superstar there, but he still operates with just a humility that was really cool to learn from.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you guide your team once again and how the team will build off last year's success. Thank you so much for your time, Coach.
Thanks, Chloe.